السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته متابعينا الأحبة من كل مكان، حياكم الله وأهلا ومرحبا بكم في حلقة جديدة من سلسلة حلقات تحليل الأداء، ومعي هنا صديقكم القارئ في هذه من الحلقة. ما زلنا مستمرين وإياكم في رحلة تنزانيا واستعراض أبرز القراء وأمهرهم في التلاوة والأداء القرآني الذين تعرفت عليهم من أصدقائي الأحبة من بلدان العالم العربي والإسلامي. واليوم ضيفي العزيز my special guest is زهير إسحاق from Cape Town. Welcome زهير.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. إخواني، أنا راح أتحدث مع زهير باللغة الإنجليزية، وإن شاء الله أترك لكم الترجمة لمن يحب أن يرى الترجمة ويفهم ما نقول أثناء الكلام. طبعا أنا أيضا أحاول أن أقرب الصورة التي هو سوف يظهرها لنا في حديثه. رحمة الله. How are you زهير?
I'm well, alhamdulillah, yourself, Sheikh.
I hope you always, inshallah, alhamdulillah, and good. What's your opinion about this competition?
Alhamdulillah, personally, for myself, this competition, it wasn't for me about coming first, second, or third. Alhamdulillah, it was about growth. And about looking and seeing for the way forward. Alhamdulillah, as it's my first international competition.
It's your first international?
Alhamdulillah. But it will be the first to many, inshallah. For the sake of the Quran.
MashaAllah. By the way, we know that that is your first international competition. So, what you get from this competition? What most things you have useful or get what new information?
Alhamdulillah, for myself, I never looked at this competition as it's just a competition.
Yeah.
For me, it was about meeting people from different countries.
Yes.
Looking what they have learned, knowingly that I have a lot to put into and a lot to learn to when it comes to growth. And alhamdulillah, I can just make shukr to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For the sake of the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has guided me to meet new people, which are now my friends, alhamdulillah, from different countries, knowing the effort that they have put in for this competition. Now I know for myself that for next time, I will have to put extra effort in. And alhamdulillah, I just had a beautiful journey with Sheikh and the other contestants, alhamdulillah, for the things that they have done, with the ittihal, all the beautiful things they have shared.
Really, actually, yes. It was great.
Alhamdulillah.
Ittihal and recitations.
Everything was beautiful.
Yeah, ever heard. Zuhair, you said you are from Cape Town.
No.
Is there in your country an international competition?
No.
So, will you or do you want to be an international competition in your country?
Yes.
Inshallah, we'll see.
Inshallah.
And we will compete in it. Inshallah. So, Zuhair, what's the most thing you see in this competition or your journey to Tanzania that you noticed it will be in your mind forever?
Alhamdulillah, the thing that I've cherished the most, not just of the competition, but the times and the experience of a different place, meeting different people, the way they do your hikmah, and seeing the lifestyle of a different place. It's a lot to take into, and it will forever be a memory, knowing one day when I see Sheikh recite on YouTube, if ever I do see Sheikh again, in my mind I would be like, I was with that Sheikh in this competition, I was with him in this and this and this and that. Alhamdulillah.
It's my honor.
It's things that I will keep forever about.
It's my honor. Believe me, you are so kind and so good. And I'm honored by meeting you in this competition. You said that you meet new people or you try new experiences in this journey. By the way, is it the first journey to Tanzania? The first one?
My first international competition, my first international flight.
First international flight
And first international.
of all your life.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so interesting. يعني هذا شيء جيد وممتع. خلي نكمل وياه حتى نشوف شنو اللي مهم في هذه الرحلة. شيخ زهير, what did you see with the Quranic people in Tanzania? What they do that you can see in another place?
So Alhamdulillah, all my life, that we all knew that the African countries are where the Quran are really kept. Not saying other countries are not so, but in the African countries they appreciate it more because they learn Quran from the board. And Alhamdulillah, Tanzania, Alhamdulillah, because the participants have love for the Quran, we came here for one reason. We meet people through Quran. And everything that we do and what we're going to do in the future is only but for the sake of Quran. Where we are today is only but because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And for me, the people in Tanzania, they really go out of the way for Quran.
Yeah.
They love Quran to the, I can't even explain, we can't even put it into words, subhanallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us also that love to reach our hearts, inshallah.
Yeah, we know that they love Quran so much because, and even if you read to the morning, they will not get bored.
They won't get bored. Yes. For hours and hours they will be sitting and listening to Quran. Like we've seen in Tanzania, the biggest Quran competition in a stadium where others would attend a soccer match. For example, they were going to watch a soccer match, stadium was full, but here in this place,
they really enjoy by hearing.
They really enjoy by hearing the Quran. Yeah. Especially this year.
Different people. Actually, I saw different people. I hope they will grow to our country.
Yes, inshallah.
Are you married?
Yes, alhamdulillah. 1 month marriage.
1 month married before 1 month.
Yeah.
Before 1 month. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. He has married تزوج قبل شهر واحد. So I will ask you the question who is in everybody in every mind of the watching now, the people watching. Why did you come to this competition and you are married before 1 month? That's a good question.
It's a good question. Alhamdulillah, before I got married,
Yeah,
my Zawja knew that she's getting married to someone knowing that he will avail himself no matter where, no matter what, only but for the sake of Quran. And she knows how much I have love for the Quran. And before, I think I told her that I would really love to enter international competition. And alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen me. And when I came here, I never had in my mind that first, second, and third. I came here for experience and growth for myself, knowing that if I should enter for the next time, I'll be better and better and better and better.
inshallah.
Inshallah.
Actually, you have a very good voice, great voice. Actually, believe me, you are a great reciter. Believe me, and I will see you one of the competitions. You will win the first stage.
Inshallah.
I have a question. It's an important question that yes, I remember. Could we call this month for you, me, and the audience the month شهر العسل? Because you are married in it and compete with the Quran reciters. Could we call it شهر العسل القرآني, an official name. You will remember it forever.
For the rest of my life.
أحبائي المتابعين, يعني طلبت منهم تسمية هذا الشهر الذي شارك فيه في تلاوة القرآن في المسابقة بشهر العسل القرآني. الحمد لله لقد وافق. That's so generous from you. Can you read something for us by the best maqam for you?
Something short?
Something Quran, something Qiyad, your choice.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
ما شاء الله.
إنا أعطيناك الكوثر.
أحسنت.
الله أكبر ولله الحمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر. إن شانئك هو الأبتر. صدق الله العظيم.
أحسنت. طيب الله. ما شاء الله. Great voice. Didn't I tell you? رأيكم في صوته بالتعليقات وبأدائه بشكل عام. I ask you for advice for the beginners, reciters, and what do you advise them about the competition and about their life with Quran? Don't forget the competition and live Quran.
Alhamdulillah. I'll speak about myself first. For competitions, you need to prepare yourself spiritually and mentally before you do the competition. And firstly, what majority needs to work on is the ahkam tajweed. Firstly tajweed, then maqamat, and then you can beautify your voice with the maqamat. And for me, for beginners with competitions, I would say you start locally. Recite at masjid, start something, read by sheikh. Create the environment when it comes to Quran. And with competitions, to be honest, I really don't have much to say. Like I said, it's my first. You should advise me when it comes to competitions.
No. It's your advice. It's your speech with the with the people.
I'm really not good at interviews.
No, great. I ask you now to say something that you said it now, that our friends, Abu Bakr, Sheikh Abu Bakr and Sheikh Saad said the same. They said that the recital must focus on أحكام التلاوة and وقف الابتداء.
Yes, I forgot to mention waqf, very important.
Yes. Then the salt and the leather. So why did you all three people focus on that advice?
Firstly, a voice doesn't really beautify the Quran. Like they say, tajweed literally means to beautify. So when you apply tajweed, automatically your voice will be beautiful. And then the maqamat comes afterwards. You're going to recite maqamat, tune, melody, but then you're lacking tajweed, then it becomes haram for the maqamat. Then maqamat is not permissible. But when you recite with following the tajweed rules, knowing that you're not going to, for example, you're going to do maqam nahwan, now you're going to go more for the tune instead of the tajweed, then the maqamat, that's why they say maqamat becomes haram if you do that. Because sometimes when you do recite, they extend the length of a certain mad to fulfill the tune instead of the tajweed. So for me, firstly, I would advise everyone firstly to sit by a sheikh or someone that is close to you and sit by his feet and take from him when it comes to tajweed, inshallah.
Thank you so much for this advice. I will ask you the last thing. How the reciter could practice before he read?
Okay, for me, when I started at the age of 11.
What?
I started at the very young age 11.
Oh,
11.
Now, inshallah.
When, like, for young ones, I would advise you to listen a lot to Quran. Listen so much so that not just to one reciter, different reciters. Automatically, when you're busy doing something, you're busy maybe cleaning the dishes, that Quran will play in your head, and eventually you will start to want to try this. Even with breath, if you listen to a certain reciter, Shaykh Abdul Basi, and you recite, now you know he's reciting a portion which is 35 seconds. You're going to practice until you reach 35 seconds. And to reach a certain amount of breath requires lots of effort and lots of practice. And one very, very important advice from Shaykh Abdul Basit is that you should not be an imitator. Firstly, do not be an imitator. When you listen to someone, you just want to imitate him you want to perfect his imitation. Rather be yourself as an individual, knowing that inshallah, one day when you grow as a qari, others will listen to you and try to imitate you.
Thank you so much. That's a great advice and a great saying. I thank you for your comment with us to this show.
Alhamdulillah, I'm honored.
No, it's our honor. And I thank the audience also. And I would like to hear by your beautiful voice something, Jihad. Could you?
Sorry, guys.
So, what would you give for us?
To be honest, I didn't know any.
I mean, if you want to read the Tadwir.
Tadwir?
Beautiful. Like what you do at the prayer. Yeah.
Can I get Surah Fatiha also?
That's your choice. Just think beautiful with your great voice.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث. صدق الله العظيم.
أحسنت. شكرا جزيلا. Thank you so much. And I hope we will meet again inshallah in another chapters and another competitions. Thank you also. شكرا لكم أيها الأحبة الجمهور الكريم والمشاهدين على حضوركم اليوم معنا واستماعكم، ونسأل الله أن تكونوا قد استفدتم من نصائح الأخ زهير. ولقد اخترنا لكم هذه اللقاءات الممتعة مع قراء مسابقة خدمة القرآن تنزانيا لكي نستفيد معا من مشاركاتهم وكلماتهم الطيبة. ابقوا معنا بعد لقاء آخر. إلى ذلك الحين أترككم برعاية الله وحفظه، والسلام عليكم.